Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen.
All right. It's parking lot review time again. And I'm over here at the off Shoville Road, the Oriental House here in St. Matthews. I have ridden by this building my entire life and have never been here because, of course, but you can tell by looking at me, I usually do Chinese buffets. Very seldom do I ever get like carry out from, a restaurant. It's buffet style, but of course we're in the middle of this pandemic, so we can only do what we can do. This building has been here for well over 50 years. The family that owns and runs this operation right now have been in business for over 20 years. When we were here earlier, I saw at least a dozen cars come and go picking up carryouts. So I know that this place is good because it's just hopping around here. So before we get to the rest of this review, I want to go ahead and try one of these egg rolls. Before we go home, I want to try it while it's fresh and still crunchy. Let me see if you can hear this crunch. Pork egg roll, great. Good and crunchy. No grease at all. Usually, if you get egg rolls and you take them home, by the time you get home with them, it looks like they were taking a bath in grease or something. But anyway, and by the way, in my last review, I was wearing this Bengals outfit. I don't want y'all thinking that I'm like homeless wearing the same clothes every day. We just did a daily double review today. 2 reviews in one day. And once again, Roddy, thank you for the black vest to make me look a little less fat. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take this food to the crib and I'm going to lay it out and we're going to see what all we got here. One more thing before we go. When we pulled up here, for a split second, I could have swore that I was at the World Showcase at Epcot at Disney World. Because if you look at the architecture of this building, I mean, it's very ornate. When this building was built 50, 60 years ago, there was a lot of labor and love that went into that building. You don't see many freestanding buildings of Chinese restaurants that have that kind of ornate work. And when I got into the inside, the decor in the inside, I swear you would think you were straight out of Chinatown in New York City. But anyway, just want to let y'all know when the pandemic's over and you want to go out on a romantic date, you come here for the real authentic Chinese atmosphere. Now let's go home and eat. We're home now. We've got all the food laid out. I'm going to go ahead and start with the appetizers, which were from the dim sum menu. And we have what's called tripe with ginger, which I don't know if you all know or not, but tripe is the inner lining of the stomach with a ginger flavor. Let me give it a try. It's real chewy, but it's spicy, and you can taste that ginger flavor. And then the other thing we're going to try is the dim sum pork shrimp dumplings. See there, it's just kind of like the pot stickers that you get in some restaurants. It's got that Chinese dumpling with the meat filling. Very tasty. All right, I'm going to move on to the soups, which this is, they say, their house specialty, which is the Sin Shan chicken broth soup. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. It's got chicken and shrimp in there. There it is. See that shrimp? And it's got all kinds of fresh cut vegetables. Okay, very good. Like I said, it's in a chicken broth, chock full of fresh vegetables. And my old go-to hot and sour soup. That's really the only kind of soup besides egg drop I've ever had. I'm gonna go ahead and give theirs a try. I always like to try whatever Chinese restaurant I go to. I always like to try and compare their hot and sour soups. It's got bean curd with carrots and other bamboo shoots and other kinds of different vegetables. I see chives in there. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Oh yeah, very good flavor. Mixture of that onion with the bean curd with those fresh vegetables. Oh, and don't forget the tofu. See that there? All right, we're gonna get right back to you with the main courses. Okay, we're gonna start off with what Mackenzie got today, the sweet and sour chicken. Go ahead and give that a try, Kenzie, and tell me what you think. Wow, you're struggling. What do you think of that? Can you describe what it tastes like?
I like the sauce and it's really good.
Is it sweet? That sauce got a good sweetness to it? Good. And you like the chicken? Is it good and tender?
What does that mean?
Like soft.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. All right, we're going to move over to mine. I actually got a little leap of faith here and ordered off the authentic section of the menu, which I got the garlic shrimp, and it's supposed to be spicy already, but I told them, I said, you cannot make it spicy enough for me. Tell the cook, if you would, to make it as spicy as he can get it, because I'm not scared. So here we go. I'm actually even going to put a little bit of this Chinese mustard on there to even give it a little more oomph. So let me go ahead and get into this. I can definitely taste the garlic sauce and the gravy, and it's got other vegetables in there like water chestnuts and green pepper. It's not too hot, so for you all that, you know, the kind of meek of heart when it comes to spice, don't be afraid to get this. You know, you garlic lovers out there that don't want it too hot, don't be afraid to get it. All right, then we're going to go over, and I'm going to go ahead and sample Melissa's General Tso chicken. It looks really good. Of course, it's battered and deep fried chicken with a gravy, kind of a spicy gravy with fresh cut vegetables over steamed rice. It's got a nice little bite to it, and it's got a little sweetness. So you know you got the spice mixed with the tanginess of the sweet sauce on there. Gives it a perfect melding together of flavors. I don't know if y'all heard a minute ago, our dog Goldie's down there moaning. She wants some of this food so bad. But the last thing I want to do is take another bite of this egg roll. I know you heard that crunch. Here we traveled 20 minutes to get this food home. Egg roll is still spicy, crisp, not greasy. Like I said, I'm definitely giving a recommendation to this place. This is some of the best Chinese food I've ever eaten. I'm not just blowing smoke. It really is good. All right. I noticed also today on a side note that 70% of my viewers have not subscribed. I'm going to need you all to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We definitely need you all to come support these mom and pop restaurants. I need all the help you can get. Right now is the toughest times, and some aren't going to make it. So we need to come together, chip in, do our part. And y'all don't know nothing about this Oriental House Chinese.
Now you know the facts of why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.